St. Oscar Romero, El Salvador, 1917 to 1980. St. Oscar Romero wasn't afraid anymore. He had always been nervous and shy. When he was a young priest and even a young bishop, he had ignored the evil that was being done in El Salvador. He just celebrated Mass and heard confessions and left the rest alone. That was why the wicked men in the government wanted him to be Archbishop of San Salvador. They knew he wouldn't cause them any trouble. He was too scared and too weak to do what he knew was right. Then the government killed his friend, a priest who was helping the poor, and something inside Archbishop Romero changed. He knew that his being quiet wasn't protecting anybody but him. He had abandoned the poor and the weak. If we don't change now, he said to himself, we never will. So Archbishop Romero began to be brave. He preached against the evil that was being done to the people, listened to them, and spent time with them. He knew he was making dangerous people very angry, but Archbishop Romero had become so brave that he wasn't worried about his life anymore. He knew the government would kill him. He didn't care. He had one life, and he wanted to use it to help his scared, starving, broken people. So Archbishop Romero stood up during Mass and preached a homily begging soldiers not to follow unjust orders. I ask you, I beg you, I command you in the name of God, stop the oppression. He was right, of course. Nobody can be ordered to do something evil. But he was also encouraging soldiers to fight back against the officers who led them. And he knew that sooner or later, that homily would cost him his life. It only took one day for them to come for him. Archbishop Romero was celebrating Mass, preaching that people mustn't love themselves so much that they refuse to take risks for others. After his homily, a shot rang out and he fell to the ground, killed while celebrating Mass. St. Oscar Romero had decided to start living from love instead of living from fear. It had cost him his life, but won him a martyr's crown and the love of a people who knew how much he loved them.